So, hello everybody, my name is Anri and welcome today to another video on the channel. Now, in case that you don't really watch YouTube, I'm going to introduce you to a person. His name is Witty Alien. He's a very famous YouTuber when it comes to chess, and he has and he has been known for his opening that he created, the Alien Gambit. And you can see, after I search his name, the first 5 things we see are Alien Gambit games. So what do we want to showcase here? I want to showcase that even for a person that is much lower rated, because Witty Alien has twice the rating of me, Alien Gambit is still very, very effective. So, and it can nail you very nice wins and very nice brilliant wins, as you will see. So, I'm going to speed through the opening because this is the standard Alien Gambit. I want to pause here. You can see that I have highlighted here the squares that are very weak, and you can see that all of them are light squares. We have super duper weak light squares, and these pawns are backwards or weak as well. So you don't want to allow this really, but you know, it's the best thing. When someone comes at you crashing like this, you really don't have a choice, you have to accept it. But okay, I play knight to f3, he plays knight to d7, knight b to d7, and I check with the bishop. These are all standard moves. He, of course, blocks with e6. What you want to continue doing in this position is posing problems, so develop the pieces. What I want you to do in this game is that I don't want you to look at Stockfish, and I don't want you to look at the evaluation here. I can't figure out how to turn it off, that is why it is here, but don't look at it. Try to look at it from the position of the black pieces. How will you defend? And I'm going to ask you throughout this video multiple times how you would have defended. Maybe show some of your ideas in the comments. So, we have the development of the bishop. Credit to my Canadian opponent, he's playing very well. Good move after good move. And I castle. I'm just now threatening to bring a rook into the game, as well as threatening knight to h6 with nasty ideas on the very weak light square at g6. My opponent bringing the rook. I mean, great defense. He's playing well. I converge on that square. But here, unfortunately for him, he plays the losing blunder, b5. This, of course, results in, as I already stated, queen to g6 check. 3 squares you can go to here. If you go to e7, which may seem very intuitive, like hiding next to all of your pieces, you get checkmated in the middle of the board, surrounded by 6 bozos who can't do anything. So okay, you definitely don't want to do that, and you want to do something like my opponent did, which was king to g8. This, however, allows a very nice move. Bishop takes h6. So okay, from this point onward, I would like to ask you, you have mate in one threatened, defend it. Probably the objectively best move would be bishop to f8, but even after that it is not very clear. If he played bishop to f8, I would have gone here. You cannot take, this is pinned, and I have so much pressure here that you would really, really start feeling it. But my opponent here did not choose bishop f8. It's nice to analyze this after the game, but look at his position. He is already down 29 seconds on the clock, and it's gonna get worse. He's under a huge attack. He plays queen a7. On the surface, this does defend this. But I want to ask you, tell me, which move is completely winning for white here that my opponent overlooked? Pause the video and try to find it. So if you want to enjoy the show, as Agat Mader would say, it is bishop takes e6. Why is this move so brilliant? Why is given a double exclamation mark? It's simple. You cannot take, this is checkmate. So okay, but what do you do? Well, my opponent tried king to h8. And here I have several other ideas, but one of my ideas was bishop f7. The idea is very simple. We block the side of the queen while we still cover the square on g8, a very important square. And now we again continue threatening the checkmate on g7. So how does my opponent defend here? Well, there is a clear threat. If you take here, I take here, and it's checkmate. You get checkmated like this, and it's even a fork on the queen. Crazy, crazy stuff. So you don't want to be taking the bishop. You also don't really want to go here, because if you go here, I once again take here, and you have to probably block like this, and that is checkmate as well. So I can sacrifice both ways. I can be down 2 pieces, as you can see, for 5 pawns, but still checkmate. So my opponent here, I think that he was probably trying to go rook to g8, but mouse slipped, and I was able to deliver the checkmate. But I wanted to show those additional lines just to show you the power of that attack, that I could sacrifice even more pieces. And plus, as I showed here, even if this wasn't checkmate, I had a rook coming. I literally had a rook coming, and it's not easy to survive that. So thank you for watching it this far. Let me know if you found the moves I had, or if you have some other ideas. I don't want to hear computer ideas. I want to hear your own ideas on this position, on not this position, but for instance this position. How would you defend it here? Thank you for watching, and may God bless you all.